Alright, so today's a good test day. Today's the day I'm going to try to break back into the 400s and doing it with a pause squat at that. So if today goes well, I want to at least get a 405 pause squat. And if I can achieve that, we know we're looking pretty good to go for squats again. Be leading up to this meet. Knock on wood anyway. So be the test. If I can get 405 for a pause squat, I squat to back. Mostly. Wow, I ate like garbage all Super Bowl Sunday and all yesterday Monday during my rest day because we were snowed into the house. I completely thought I was going to be over 190 pounds. Like I was certain I was going to be heavier. But I'm somehow lighter than I've been in a very long time, so that's weird. Whoa.
I'm glad you do.
I think she's a really nice person.
Yeah, you see that? That's the...
Alright, man. So, finish hydrating first.
Oh, fuck, did I forget?
Then I want to show you guys this. I don't like a whole lot of water in my pre-workout because it's just like it just makes you burp and stuff, so I like getting it down to like just a couple of shots worth of water. Alright, that's about good. Now watch this. Ready? This is the Umoro. Can you focus on that? Is that Umoro water bottle, right? I've shown you guys this once before, but we got a couple of new subscribers that asked me about it. Coolest thing in the world. You finish your hydrating. See this little red button? It's like Men in Black. Remember that little red button? Push the red button and eject. Boom!
There it is.
Woo! And then it ejects all your pre-workout powder into the water. Pretty cool. And then that little cap that just ejects acts like a shaker ball. So like a blender ball. It blends it up.
Yeah.
And now we have tingly time. Pre-workout. Pretty cool. And if I break this thing, because I usually break things, 1 year warranty. So I'll forever get it fixed, repaired, and replaced for free for 1 year. Forever for 1 year. And now we gym it. Since you guys are probably craving this now, I put the link in the info box below for you. You're welcome. Not a sponsor of mine. Just a cool ass water bottle. We have officially named the Oki deadlift bar Thor.
For its ways of making thunder.
Dylan and I were thinking like Shaquifa or something, but Thor. So, warming up with the wide stance squat once again. One thing I found with the wide stance squat is it definitely requires a lot more warm up for myself anyway than my regular stance used to require. I think because it's so much wider, you're using your adductors a lot more. Also, of course, just rehabbing my knee. I think everything gets really stiff, especially in those areas that I'm not used to using. So I really hammer out a bunch of pause reps and just fast explosive reps with the bar. Kind of playing with my stance a little bit just to warm everything up nicely. So anyway, today we're doing pause squats. I basically worked up to around 225 just using regular repetitions, and then 225 I began practicing the pauses. This will be my first time pausing in a year actually. Last February 2014, that's when I began powerlifting, and I first did Johnny Candido's 4-week program way back, and that was the only time I ever did pause squats, and it was just doing sets of up to 295. It was the heaviest I ever went on them. So this is going to be something brand new for me, and I've never once ever gone heavy in pause squats. Never worked up to a single. I've also never gone above 365 pounds in this new and improved wide stance. So this will be my first time breaking into the 400-pound range with this new wide stance since my knee injury.
Good job. That's good.
That was my depth there. All right, so we broke back into the 400s. First time hitting into the 400s again since the injury, and with the new wide stance at that. So I'm very, very happy. We worked up to 435 pause squats, and the weight felt like it was moving just fine. I felt strength-wise, I could have moved a lot more. The depth was definitely a little bit higher than I would like. Yeah, I think that's just me getting in my own head. I was being a little bit too cautious, getting a little nervous, and kind of stopping short. First time back in the 400s and whatnot with the new stance, but so I figured I'd stop instead of going up in weight. Stop while I'm ahead until we get that depth down for pauses. But it felt great, and regular reps, the depth's not even an issue. So I think we're going to be good to go for this meet again in 8 weeks or so for squats. I'm excited. First time using a 1 1/4 pound plate, but it worked out perfectly because I had to load up 348 pounds exactly. That was 80% of my single. And then I had to do 5 sets of 3 pause reps with this weight. So I really focused on practicing my technique, practicing strengthening up my technique, and really focused on maintaining my technique even when I began getting fatigued. My technique is easy to maintain with this new wide stance and whatnot when I'm just doing quick singles, but as I got more and more fatigued, it really wanted to crack and crumble. My knees really wanted to buckle into a narrow stance. My hips wanted to shoot out behind me. So I focused a lot on staying disciplined and driving my knees out, keeping my hips under the bar at all times. I'm skipping to my very last set here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The first rep was fine, but then fatigue really started kicking in, and you can see my knees want to crumble and whatnot. So it's a work in progress, but I am so happy to be back in the 400-pound club. You have no idea. I am ecstatic. See, I told you guys, Tour, the Ray-Bans, good fortune to squatting. Team Ray-Ban, baby. So this is the end of the video. I'm going to wrap it up by showing you guys an awesome exercise that is amazing for working your glutes and really hammering away at the lockout of your deadlift. This gets your glutes on fire. It helps really load up your hamstrings and just works on your overall hip thrust. Paused, stiff leg, sumo deadlifts. So you get in a sumo position. Obviously, there's going to be a slight bend in the knee there because you don't want to snap your stuff up. But it is stiff-legged. Really works on the lockout, especially in that gluteus maximus region.